let's go ahead and look at this disgusting picture of Bowblax. I actually forgot to put this in the docket because I didn't really want to look at this. Does anyone know where this new picture of Bowblax? Oh yeah, it's on
Instagram. It's on his Instagram.
I don't go on Instagram. Especially not his. Okay, here it is. Got it. Shout out to my boy, my Jewish friend Aiden. This is what Bowblax posted a picture of yesterday. Now, I did not want to look at this picture yesterday because it was clearly obviously posted as bait. And the thing about bait is that it doesn't work if I look at it a day later. Okay, you wanted me to look at it yesterday. I didn't. I ignored him. Now I'm going to look at it and scream, ew, he's disgusting. Ugh.
Holy shit.
Look at how gross he is. Is that what you
fuck?
Is that what you guys wanted? Is that what you guys wanted? Yes, he looks f***ing gross. Yeah, we get it. Okay, I mean, I will say though, out of all the pictures he's posted, this one has like the most like demonic aura.
Bowblax will never
Actually
be accepted
true.
by trans people because it is painfully obvious to anyone who sees him that it's a fetish.
Dude, Bowblax is just, he's a brave guy. You know, he's just doing the quiet part out loud. You know what I mean? He's exposing the whole agenda. Honestly,
he's just like the rest of them.
Bowblax is brave because he exposes the whole agenda for what it is. You know, can somebody tell Matt Walsh who Bowblax is so that he uses Bowblax as a talking point on every time he goes on Jubilee or one of these shows, or every time Michael Knowles goes on the whatever podcast? Can they just know who Bowblax is so that they talk about him and use him as their de facto conservative anti-trans talking point? To me, I think that would be very funny. Okay? I think it would be very funny if they were like, do you know about Mr. Manshee?
Mr. Manshee, yeah, that'd be the great. Because the thing is, he'll never know Bowblax for Bowblax. He'll only know Bowblax as Mr. Manshee.
Yeah.
That's all he'll know him as.
Exactly. I think it needs to happen.
Bowblax just busted as soon as you pulled this up.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you don't have to tell us that, you know what I mean? Because now it sounds like you're kind of like, you know, now it's gay. You're talking about Bowblax busting. That's really fucking gross. Yeah, this is a Bowblax picture. I don't know what else to say about it other than, what a fucking queer, dude. What a fucking queer. So true. I want to talk about some of what Bowblax has been up to recently.
Bowblax scooning to the stream right now.
Okay, we get it. We fucking get it, guys. We understand. Yes, he's coming everywhere. Yeah, woo! What do you want me to say to that? Stop thinking about that, okay? Instead, let's think about this, okay? Bowblax is catfishing, all right? And that's really fucking disgusting and wrong. It's basically a light rape to catfish on the internet because you're presenting yourself as something that you're not. You know what I mean?
I actually think Bowblax looks stunning and brave and should compete in women's sports.
Exactly. So just a quick reminder to catch you guys up on Bowblax. You know, of course, when Mr. Medicare was going to do his stream talking about Bowblax and telling the whole internet, the wider internet, about who Bowblax is and what Mr. Manshee is and what they've been up to. Sorry, what her has been up to. Bowblax put out this statement, right? Trying to get ahead of the allegations by saying that his porn account, Mr. Manshee, all of his tranny porn, was not him. It was an imposter that looks like him. And he put out this statement. He said, my privacy was violated. Sorry, before he did that, he actually took ownership. I forgot the lore already. Sorry, before he did that, he put out a statement claiming ownership of the porn and saying that his privacy was violated. Okay, we get that.
Sharboing.
Then after he took ownership of the porn, then he tried to say that it wasn't his own porn, right? It was somebody else. And he was like, I was trying to avoid it and hope that someone looked into the Manshee account more to know that it's not me, but it's gotten to the point now where there's so many people talking about it that people are bringing this up IRL to me. This is insane. Like, none of my Gmails start with an M. My private emails did get leaked, but Manshee isn't one of them. So we all saw this, right? And we saw it for what it was.
Bowblax should fight iDubbbz's wife on CC3.
It was a pathetic fucking cope, right? And it was totally it was a last minute, lazy, low effort cope so that Mr. Medicare would get fooled into thinking, oh shit, Mr. Manshee isn't Bowblax. Damn, I gotta cancel my stream tonight. I can't talk about this anymore. The story's busted. Oops. Obviously, that didn't happen.
And it didn't work.
Obviously, that did not happen.
Give this to Connor, tell him to make more internet versus.
Yep. Oh, thanks. for
Listen,
that.
50%
I'll
of
put that towards it.
50% of donations go to Connor. So yeah, what's the status on internet versus? Just very quick.
I was off because I had COVID and bronchitis. I couldn't talk. So
Okay,
The
well-
first time I talked on the internet was last show. That was the first time.
Damn. Okay.
But
Well,
I'm
there we go.
back now,
Internet
so-
versus coming back soon.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here what's going on. Okay. So after Mr. Medicare covered Mr. and Miss Manshee, right? We never really heard anything else about this account. I think Bowblax deleted the OnlyFans. He deleted the Fansly. He deleted all of the stuff connected to this account, right? And we just kind of assumed that he was done with this, right? Like he leaked it on accident. It was all over. And he wasn't really using these platforms anymore to express himself, right? But apparently he actually was. Because all he did was change the account from Mr. Manshee to Mix Manshee, right? And apparently nobody really noticed this until much, much later. So he changed one letter of the account and still continued to use it, but instead of posting his own photographs, he started stealing other freaks' photographs from Reddit and posting it as his own, pretending that this is what he actually looks like. So he posts this photo of what's supposed to be himself, right? And he posts a flexing emoji, right? Damn, Mr. Manshee's been hitting the gym, dude. Mr.
Jesus.
Manshee's ripped now. Somehow in a month, he became a shredded up Chad or something, but looking like this, right?
Wearing a dress. A Chad wearing a dress. Yeah.
Well, apparently this is just another F slur from Reddit. It's not him.
Are you guys gonna cover Destiny trial docs today?
I took a look at them. I saw that got leaked. Like it was right before the show, so I was still setting up the show. But I don't know if there's anything super major in there, other than the fact that we now see like, the legal timeline of the event or whatever. Did you take a look at that?
I mean, I just skimmed it as well, but the biggest point is that she completely omitted her name entirely as Jane Doe, and so I feel like if the leak didn't happen and she had pursued this, we obviously would have gotten wind of this, and I wonder if her privacy still would have been there without us, without the leak from President Sunday and Beckett.
So what you're saying is Beckett and Sunday are fucked.
Well, I mean, I have no idea. That's going to be the next debate. Was it valid for them to do it? Because if this lawsuit was able to go through as Jane Doe, completely anonymous, did we really need to see all that? Or
Yeah,
we've
did we
already
really need to
gotten the
know it was her?
information?
I mean, we would have known it was her in a more discreet way, and it would have protected her more or whatever, right? So President Sunday and Beckett jumped the gun. Ultimately, before we were like, they jumped the gun, they took a massive risk, they were total assholes, but at least the story's out, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
But now the narrative is becoming like, well, did they really need to do this?
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I've only skimmed it, so I don't know all the details that's in there, but that's just what I've seen.
Very interesting.
Augie, you have a 6-gauge KS-23 shotgun and Keflas, Destiny, Turkey Tom's ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Wow.
Bowblax are in front of you. Whose head are you making into ground beef? Love the streams, BTW.
You can't ask that on YouTube, bro. It's a TOS, man. TOS.
Terrible. We would put the gun away, and we would never do that.
That's an interesting selection of people, though, I will say. I never I never imagined those four people together in a conversation before. Interesting. So Bowblax puts this fucking so other people in my community put these tweets together, right? And they're talking about this, right? Bowblax is currently skinwalking some random non-binary person from Reddit. Now, people from my community actually ended up reaching out to this other non-binary person and asking him if he was aware of this. I believe this is in the quote tweet somewhere. I think Tyrone posted this. That's right. Charmed and Clever is the original person that Bowblax stole these images from, pretending that it was him, right? And so somebody wrote to them from my community and they said, hey, sorry to bother you, but would you happen to know anything about a YouTuber named Bowblax stealing your photos and pretending to be you? Now, this non-binary person actually responded.
Let Connor out of the basement, he'll get sick again.
They responded.
I'm safe here.
They responded and they said, I'm both flattered and horrified. Not sure what to do about it, though. So, interesting response there. So, they're like, this YouTuber, they probably looked up Bowblax on Google. They saw this as a YouTuber, 300,000 subs. Maybe they even typed Bowblax into the search bar and saw like the 10,000 videos and streams from everyone covering him. And he was probably very confused. I mean, he's probably already a confused individual in the first place, right? But he was probably even more confused. And yeah, I mean, this response, you know, if I was this person, I'd be like, what? It's one thing for random people to catfish you, right? But for a verified 300,000 sub YouTuber to do it while they're going through the midst of a early life crisis, you know, it's probably a very strange thing to be, you know, shown in the moment, right? Hey,
yeah. Well, for Bowblax, it's a late life crisis, but
oh my god, dude!
But
Fuck.
yeah, no, come
Holy shit!
But yeah, no, it's definitely very, probably very shocking.
Wow.
I'd Bobby thought that would work.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing, right? People are saying like, I don't know how Bobby thought this. I don't know how Bobby thought that. Bobby doesn't think, okay? This guy is batshit crazy, okay? He's a crazy guy. He was already pretty dumb, but now he's just like dumb and crazy, which is a bad combination. He does not, bro has no thoughts in his head. He's obviously on drugs. He's on some crazy shit. I don't know what, but like he is just beyond human at this point, right? He needs to go to rehab. He needs to just be offline, period, right? But he's not, and he's here, and he's posting this stuff on his account. And
just ruining his life every day, more and more.
Yeah, it's very
terrible,
deeply disturbing stuff. Now, Bowblax did actually respond to this a couple times. So, Commentary Aids puts out this tweet, right? How are these all the same person? And this is actually a very good tweet, right? Because it shows the evolution. And it, for me personally, this is a very nostalgic tweet. This is my buddy Josh, my friend. Yeah, it's my boy. My boy Josh. This is how he looked when I knew him. I looked at him and I was just like, this is my Wicked.
This is my boy.
This is how I saw him with his teeth sticking out, and I was just like, this is my guy. This is my best friend. That's what I thought. Genuinely, okay? Then he transformed and he became even cooler. Then he became
even cooler.
Then he became even better, right? Then he, you know,
he kind of became a Chad a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. This is a good picture. He's out. First of all, he's outside, you know.
He's touching grass.
He's touching grass. He looks pretty Chad, pretty confident.
He's got a jawline. He looks normal.
He looks very masculine, very good. He looks like a regular guy that I would hang out with and drink beers with and hunt with and fish with and do all kinds of things with, you know?
Yep.
Masculine things.
Sonic Josh, Bowblax, Josh, Manshee.
Then he became this.
Oh,
what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What is this? What the fuck is this? How are these the same
disgusting.
people? How? How?
Ugh.
And now Smaggle's gooning in the chat. Very suspicious,
course.
right? So Bowblax responded to this tweet, right? He's like, I'm a shapeshifter. Odd response, right? But of course, people don't care about that. They're focusing on the more pertinent allegations, right? And they're saying, weird thing to tweet while you're currently being accused of catfishing. Bowblax responds to this and says, LMAO, what the fuck are these wild accusations? I have no reason to catfish. Outside of some gender-affirming stuff I want to do, I've been very happy with how I look, and many other people I've met are too.
Brokeback Mountain with AugieRFC Mr. Miss Manshee.
Nice one. So Bowblax puts out this response, and he's like, I'm very happy with how I look, and many other people I've met are too. What does that mean? Okay.
It's his IRL queer friends, dude. The ones that helped him dress up and dress the first time. They're the ones telling him he's so pretty. He looks so good.
So is this just
That's all he has.
Is this just Bowblax confirming that he's been groomed IRL by his queer friends?
Looks like that to me.
Turkey
I don't know.
Tom admitted he was bisexual on podcast before.
Ew! Gross! Ew! No, seriously, I'm not joking. That's disgusting. Yeah, is this Bowblax admitting that he's been fucking groomed IRL?
I think so. I mean, basically, if you think about, I mean, I don't know. It all happened after VidCon. So he must have met these people either at VidCon or after VidCon or briefly before it. And they just, pushed this gender stuff on him that he said was like better than any drug he's ever done.
Yeah,
and
I forgot he said that. Better than every drug he's ever done. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's a very strange way to put it, especially if you're just like, if this is your identity, if you're like a trans person, this is your identity, this is who you've always been your whole life, you're put in the wrong body. It's a little bit strange to compare that feeling of what's supposed to be just your basic reality and comparing it to drugs that make you feel good. It's the most pleasurable thing I've ever done, guys. What?
Isn't it just supposed to be normal?
How close the Bowblax transformation is to Ava Chris Tyson.
Yeah.
I mean, he basically is the Ava Chris Tyson of commentary, if you think about it.
Well, do you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Finster, dude. Like, I saw Finster post, like, some tweet, right? And they were like, how did I go from being a Minecraft YouTuber to this? And it's like, you got groomed! You got groomed. That's the real answer, right? Did you see that tweet?
I didn't.
I saw one of these, like,
surprised.
I saw one of these, like right-wing Twitter accounts, like, screenshot that. It's like, you got groomed. I'm like, yeah, exactly. I mean, Finster especially. I think that's not even, like, me saying that to, like, just be an asshole. I think that's literally what happened to that person specifically.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bowblax responded as well to this. So, Drama Alert, the Drama Alert Twitter account is run by a trans person. I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's run by a trans person. However, despite that, the account seems to have a very long beef with Bowblax. They're constantly posting dirt on Bowblax, negative stuff about Bowblax, and it's very interesting.
Long live RFC.
They put out this, thank you very much for that. They put out this tweet and they say transgender YouTuber Bowblax is being accused of catfishing with pictures from Reddit, right? Bowblax responds to this and says, bald YouTuber Keemstar is being accused of riding a dildo on the train tracks just outside of Buffalo, New York with videos from X.
Cringe.
That was his big brain response.
So cringe. So lame. It didn't even hit the T algorithm, dude. It didn't even hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Goddamn VidCon.
It's like he tweeted this thinking that this would get like 30,000 likes, like all the, tranny bots or whatever would kick in or something like that. He'd have like 100,000 likes, but actually nobody knows who this guy is really, so that's unfortunate. Then he adds, what the fuck? Then he adds to this tweet. No! Ew! He adds to this tweet saying, don't need to catfish. Stay mad.
Look like a disgusting pervert. You look like a disgusting pervert.
What the? Who is he fooling here? Who's looking at this and going like, yeah, slay queen? What the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? Everyone's calling him deranged. Pay your parents back for rent. Fuck you.
Shit.
The internet was a mistake. Bowblax, as someone who's pan and doesn't completely despise you, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way. You do.
You need to catfish. That's what they're saying. You do need to catfish.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, Bowblax fan club. Estique, is there somebody in the chat right now?
Who is this?
Whoa! What's up with that? What's going on there, Estique? What's going on there? Huh? Yes? Okay, buddy. Interesting.
Someone ban that person. Someone time out.
What the fuck? So yeah, you can see the comments here. Oh my god, dude, Lieutenant Cobra.
Okay, bro.
Wait, just spawned into my right hand.
Just immediately going.
What a hunky thrash bin.
Oh, just disgusting, man. So that was Bowblax's response to the catfish allegations. Now, I do have some more stuff on Bowblax here. This is a little bit older, right? But this is Bowblax talking about how creepy people are in regards to him. So he puts up this fucking, this tweet right here. Nose amputees are way too overrepresented in anime. This is just one of Bowblax's, like, who gives a fuck tweets. If you ever look at Bowblax's Twitter account, he's constantly making the most, like, boring observations about nothing, He used to tweet stuff that people actually care about, that, people found interesting. Usually it was about like drama and stuff like that, trending drama. But as you guys remember, in that tweet in that stream Bowblax did shortly after the end episode of After Hours, Bowblax said he's been wanting to get away from the drama commentary community for a while because he doesn't want to have to just cover the trending news. He wants to cover whatever he wants, which is fine. But that's a great way to get no fucking viewers, right? You have to fucking cover what's in the news, bro. You have to cover what people care about, right? What people are seeing in the news, right? You can just decide, I don't want to cover the news anymore. I just want to cover Sonic news now or something. Or I want to cover old shit. Or I want to cover trans news now. Sure, you can do that, but nobody's tuning into that shit, right? It's a great way to just bleed viewership for no fucking reason.
We saw it with Tipster. I mean, he already knows this. He said the same thing about Tipster.
Exactly. These guys that sit there and they're like, I don't want to be beholden to what the community expects me to talk about. Okay, great. I mean, that's just a great way to shed viewership. Could you imagine if Fox News was like, we don't want to cover what people expect us to talk about anymore. We want to do editorials on modern art or something instead. Like
everyone would say, fuck this.
Yeah, people just tune out. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like this is your job, bro. You can say this if it's just a hobby, right? If it's a hobby, that's valid, you know? If it's a hobby and you truly just do not give a fuck about how much money it makes and it's just extra side income that you don't even care about, sure, you can steer the ship in whatever direction you want. But if it's your job, you just look stupid and gay when you say stuff like this, right? You just look dumb. Anyway, but again, of course, people don't care about this, right? I'm giving way more thought into this tweet than anyone did. In reality, people are just like, hey, why are you posting freaky shit on Instagram, bro? What's up with that?
This was the weird hairy leg photo Instagram post that he made, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what they're referencing, yeah.
So Bowblax says, it's already out there that I'm non-binary, so I might as well just embrace it instead of staying in the closet. Plus, I never posted much on Instagram before now, so why not? Now again, reminder, it's only out there that he's non-binary specifically because he leaked that himself. You know?
He posted it. He's trying to act weird and vague here, so that way, like, maybe if H3 sees this thread, it looks like he still got exposed against his will when it was all his fault.
Yeah, Olivia read this tweet and she was just like, oh my God, you know.
It's out there. That's horrible. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Bobby. It's like, fuck yeah.
Next time H3 Productions covers this, Olivia's going to sit there and Dan and all the people are going to be like, Ethan, you can't talk about this. He's a poor, innocent soul who got outed by his asshole right-wing friends. It's like, no, that's not what happened.
Yeah, it's just a lie.
Although it would have happened if I got a hold of it sooner. No, I'm just kidding. But so Bowblax responds with that. So this person responds and says, I'm not questioning your gender identity. I'm questioning why you would post a thirst trap without shaving your legs. Bowblax says, it wasn't meant to be a thirst trap. It's just what I'm wearing today.
Totally a lie. Completely a fucking lie.
Yeah, the picture where you're taking a picture of your fucking crotch with your legs out. Okay? If a girl posts a picture, like just pointed down at her crotch and her legs out and a short fucking skirt, obviously the picture's fucking sexual, okay?
And if anyone does it, even if a man does that, we all know that that's what that is, and you're not tricking anyone.
Yeah.
You look like a retard. You look like a retarded pervert, which is what he is. He's a retarded pervert.
Exactly. Oh, we hit the goal! We hit the goal!
Oh, yes!
Let's fucking go. People say I'm an e-beggar, dude. I'm more committed to the fucking content than paying attention to the goal. You know what I mean? But we did hit the goal. Let's fucking go. Second goal off. Let's see. This goal will be the bring Connor back from Israel goal.
Yes, please, guys, please.
All right, guys. We got the new goal up and posted.
Alex says, Bowblax said Pokimane was over-sexualizing herself by eating a banana, which is actually true. I remember that. Remember that she like ate that banana and that was like a whole drama? He was like, she's baiting for gooners. It's like,
dude,
yeah, we all know.
I can't remember. I think I was off the internet at that point, right? But I remember like Bowblax like messaging, I don't know if it was me or just like the group chat in general, but he was like, fuck, I fucked up, man. I criticized the short and went viral and Pokemon responded to it and I didn't even watch it. Oops.
Yeah, he didn't even watch like the fucking 15-second short that it was.
Wasn't the whole point of that short was Pokemon starts to like, you know, like unpeel a banana and she's about to eat it and she's like, wait, I can't do this. Otherwise people are going to make it sexual. And the Bowblax is like, whore, fuck you.
You fucking whore.
Yeah.
Or a 50 Nina.
Yeah.
41er or 59er.
What is a 59er?
A
The survive. If you survive or not.
Listen, I want
Wow.
Bowblax to be a 59er, okay? If you cannot root for this, okay? That's evil, okay?
Yeah.
So Bowblax just lies and he says, like, it wasn't supposed to be a thirst trap. And then this person says, what are you jacking off to today? Or sorry, what are you jacking off in today?
Jesus.
In a roundabout way, this is Augie's fault.
Stop saying
the
that.
moment you fired him as co-host, he was groomed in an act of revenge.
Stop saying it was my fault, okay? People say that, oh, Augie, you guarded for this guy. You guarded for this guy. I didn't guard for this. I didn't guard for this, okay? When I guarded Bowblax, okay, he was a great, strong, straight, masculine, pussy-slaying guy. I did not guard for this, okay? Stop saying that.
It's okay, Augie. Point to where the autist touched you in the hotel room. You're safe
He
now.
didn't touch me. He did not touch me. Actually, maybe he did. I don't know. I was
In
not...
your sleep. You wouldn't have known about it.
I was not conscious when he touched me, and if he did touch me, I would fucking kill him, okay? Stop. Stop saying this. Stop making it up that, oh, Augie, you're responsible for this. Oh, Augie, this is your fault. Oh, Augie, oh, Augie. Shut the fuck up, okay? You think I stand for this shit? No.
RFC is cursed. Connor is going to tune out next.
Oh, man.
It's horrible.
Connor, what do you have to say about that?
Obviously, I'm not going to become fucking Bowblax.
You know, people say all kinds of stuff. They say you're gay. They say you're gay and you're gay or
They
something.
say I'm gay. Yeah.
What do you say to that, though? Do you have a response?
What would I have to say to that? I mean, I'm not. Should I melt down? Should I have like a lollicon meltdown?
Well, look,
and
I asked
scream and
Bowblax. People said the same thing about Bowblax, right? And I asked Bowblax on an old episode of RFC. I was like, Bowblax, people are saying you're gay. Is this true or not? Bowblax told me verbatim, I like tits, pussy, and ass. I've never heard you.
See, that's like a weird defense. That was a cope defense. If someone calls you gay and you're like, no, I like pussy, guys, I swear, you're gay. You're
But he's
actually gay.
reasserting his boundaries. He's saying that this is what I like, and he made it clear as a man that that's what he likes, and that was reassuring to me, you know?
Yeah.
But I've never heard you say that before.
I'm not interested in telling the chat to reassure myself as a man
Big
to the chat.
Bungie
I
has
think I'm-
posted his video on how Bowblax turned
Chat, I
from
promise I
horrific
like
to
ass,
horrific
guys, I
true
promise.
monstrosity who daydreams about dominating Augie and Keem in a dress.
Oh, dude, we're going to get to that in the Big Bungie video. We're going to watch it right after this,
Yeah.
okay? And again, I know it's old. People are like, oh, you're covering old news. News is not old, okay? Anyone craves to see my coverage on anything, okay? Right? People love to see my coverage, my commentary on everything. You know, oh, Augie, lyrics covered this already. Really?
Who gives a fuck?
Come on now. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so Bowblax... so somebody says, what are you jacking off to in today? What dress are you wearing? Bowblax says, why do you have to always talk about me in a sexual way? I get not accepting or understanding my gender, but the constant sexualization is creepy.
Just disgusting.
Yeah,
He's
good
stroked
one,
while
bro.
typing that. He's stroked while typing that too.
Why do you guys always
totally
talk about me in a sexual way? Mix porn.
Yeah.
I mean...
The only person sexualizing Bowblax is Bowblax himself.
Yeah, somebody points out he thinks this is how a woman talks. Yeah, exactly. He thinks this is how like a gooner woman talks. Is like, oh, stop talking about my tits while they have an OnlyFans or something like that, right? So that's why he's talking like this. But
yeah, well, it's also like it's all a bait for validation, is what it is. It's because like if we acknowledge the reality of the situation that he is trying to be sexual and he pretends that he's not, then we look like the perverts. We look like we're sexualizing him and attracted to him or something, and he can be the innocent poor little victim.
yeah,
Right. But it's all part of his deranged fetish. I mean, that's what it is.
All right, let's watch the Big Bungie video. Are you ready for this?
Let's go. See if YouTube TS
Let's
survives.
see if we get banned, guys.
Another successful chance one prediction. Who's next? You!
Oh my
I
god.
saw Shamu in chat asking what was happening. Bowblax's OnlyFans has been leaked. We've seen Whole Hog. We've seen...
Ah, that wasn't
Off to a
censored.
great start.
don't
Off to a
think-
great start.
I don't think that was censored enough, Bungie.
There was some. That was not.
Some hairs showing.
Some pubes are sticking out there.
What the fuck, man?
Dresses, all sorts of horrible sights. That's fucking.
By the way, I love Bungie's power. Bungie's power is so strong that he can post a video called Bowblax Snuff Tape, and it gets 196k views.
How?
People watch this, and they were like, yes, and YouTube recommended this to, like, everyone. That's just how good this was, okay? 12k likes.
Fucking Bowblax, dude. That's Josh.
I was raped. Okay? I was raped. I'm a victim. But no, like, I was 100%, I am the raped.
I am the ultimate shemale.
We love got here, baby. Got here. Yummy.
Bowblax is a man prominently known for reading tweets and being addicted to weed. Bowblax
And porn.
is famously autistic, and as such, he could not stick to his lane of reading tweets. No, this guy had to go and develop an ego. And as we all know, there is nothing more dangerous than an autist with an ego.
True, dude. Look at Elon Musk. Have you seen what that guy's been up to recently? Dude.
Yeah, massive ego. He's been going
Now, if I was
crazy.
making a six-figure income off of reading tweets for, at max, 15 hours a week, I would be very happy. But Bowblax couldn't just put the tweets in the bag. No, he had to try and be an e-celebrity. Debates where he inevitably breaks down and starts crying in the end, thinking he's popular enough to sell a neckbeard plushie, 100 bully streams on the same easy target. But despite all of this, Bowblax is what I could only describe as the Anne Frank of the commentary community.
Oh my god.
This little disabled autistic freak has been squirreled away, hidden in the attic for years by the commentary community. But now, we've found him, and to be honest, he's going into the gas chambers. Now let me explain.
Oh no. Listen, man. What did Bowblax do wrong before any of this, alright? You know?
This
You
was
know,
the
guys?
first thing he ever did wrong. He was always a good.
Listen,
dude.
man. It's always like so funny to me, like when I look back, right, at the when he flagged Van Tactician or whatever, and you know, the whole debate happened between him and Nick.
Yep. And he cried.
Yeah, and he cried on stream. That would have been like instant death today. You know?
Yeah, there would have been no chance that he was not just humiliated.
He would have
for
just been
years.
stomped and stomped and stomped and stomped and stomped, and life support would have been taken from him, and he would have just been gone instantly, right? That same night, you know? Back then, I deleted the stream. I unironically tried to cover it up. And then the next day, we just went live again, played more Mario.
More trans.
You gotta finish the run.
This nigga is going places.
Okay.
All right, dude. Can we fucking relax a little bit there? But no, it's true though. Yeah, your audience was more soy back then. No, the whole audience was more soy back then. We were more
Everything was
soy.
soy.
Everything was fucking soy back then, dude. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about it, right?
Explain something here. There are two simultaneous lines of drama happening with Bowblax. There's the community drama about him lying about BPD and secretly recording calls and stuff like that, which I don't give a shit about. And there's the much more serious crime of posting pictures of his penis on Reddit. Betray all your friends? Okay, cool. No biggie.
You are hiding. The autists are in the attic.
Dude, here's the thing. People were asking me in Nick's chat last night. They're like, Augie, you need to... We miss after hours, man. First of all, people tell me this, right? They're like, we miss after hours, man. Like, we miss, like, the constant rotating guests, like, that would call it. Who? Okay? Here's my question to you guys, okay? If I were to do after hours again, who would be the rotating guests? Okay? They're all dead. They're all gone
They're all
and dead
dead.
and trans and gay and gooned and... They all goon to death, okay?
Yeah, the same people who say that are the ones who like
Hate-
shit on you for all of your guests being fucking terrible. So they're just like they want the trans all that to happen again. That's what they want, I guess. They just want you to destroy the commentary community from the inside out.
Yeah, if I were to do the RFC After Hours show again, my co-host would be Lyrics and Chris the Narc and Xylee. You know,
Yeah, I bet they would love that. That would be awesome for them. They
Xylee
really
would be
happy.
Scully, Chris the Narc would be my Bowblax, and it would be a fun.
Well, another thing too. Nowadays, nobody wants to come on streams for. Bowblax worked for free for like 6 years. He made no money. You think
Sucker.
Chud Logic is going to come onto your stream as a freebie for like every day?
Or even
no,
like
no
Nick.
one's
I
gonna
mean,
work
well,
for
to be
free.
fair, Nick has offered to come on the show like multiple times, so I will give Nick credit there. You know, Nick has,
Yeah, like as a call-in, but not as like a this is the RFC show with XYZ. You know, it's
Look-
like no one does that anymore. Everyone streams. My point is, everyone streams himself. Queeman streams himself. Aiden streams himself. Lyric streams themselves. That's the meta now. Is people just stream.
Yeah, people do it
their own
themselves, and
show.
honestly, it's better off for it. Like, I understand. I do get a lot of comments. People are like nostalgic for the old days, and I get it, man. I get nostalgic for the old days too. But I honestly think it's better off with everyone just kind of like developing their own, thing, right? And then just interacting occasionally when the content actually calls for it, right? Like Willie Mack and Queeman debating, that's like a natural confrontation. They're not just interacting with each other because they're on the same daily panel, right? No, Queeman calls somebody out, Willie Mack calls in, or for instance, like, and occasionally we might do panel stuff like the New Year's stream with like Misha, Tom, and Nick. That stuff might happen occasionally, but I think it's better off when the content happens like more naturally and for like a specific reason rather than just, oh, here's the gaggle, here's the cabal. Let's,
the cabal all comes into your stream and you make all the money and they just watch.
Yeah. I mean, look, and I'm even speaking that as somebody that benefited strongly from that system, right? And even I'm saying it's probably just better off now that people just work on their own, projects and stuff like that, and then interact and intermingle when it's supposed to happen. But anyway.
Yep, that's just the reality. Things change, folks. Things change.
Never do the New Year's stream again. That was a very highly rated stream. Maybe not by the people on it, but
the audience loved it. The audience loved it.
And honestly, the reason why I like that stream so much is I was the only one that didn't get raped. And it was nice. It felt good.
You sat back and laughed and watched
I
it all.
sat back and I liked it. I liked it. Everyone else was like, oh, no. I was just sitting there with an unraped asshole going, this was great.
An unraped asshole. Okay, bro.
But you dare to be transgender. No, not on my watch, buckaroo. The main theme of this video is hindsight. Now that we know his true nature, it puts many things in his past into a new perspective. In April 2024, during a Tipster bullying stream, Bowblax logs onto his alt Twitter account in order to read tweets from Tipster. Upon logging into his account, we see this post on the front of his Twitter feed. Now at the time, everybody looked at this and said, haha,
Augie, if Bowblax raped you, blink. It's okay.
Wow. No, it's not.
Bowblax is a gooner, so funny. But this isn't funny. This was merely a prelude of the horrors to come. So other than these small hints, life goes on until he has his fallout with the commentary community, at which point he tells them all he's non-binary as some strange form of reverse blackmail, where he thought that the random A-loggers he was sending DMs to wouldn't leak it if he mentioned that he was non-binary. He then also sent a picture of himself wearing a dress to one of his Twitter Versus employees, which was almost...
He blinked. Why is Chad gaslighting? Pull up the clip.
You're just never supposed to blink again on stream now.
Pull up the fucking clip, okay? Bullshit. AI, bullshit. He blinked, guys. He blinked. Shut up. Stop.
For 83 cents. Wow, amazing.
Come on, man. You did blink. Yeah, naturally. Okay, not a response. Come on.
Almost immediately shared around. Now, there's a lot to unpack with this. Firstly, if you don't want people to know about this, don't draw attention to it publicly, or at least claim it was a joke instead of claiming that you're transgender. Secondly, why
delete the stream, dude, and go live pretending nothing happened. guys, I don't give a fuck about the chat, okay? I'm not beholden to you guys, okay? Blink twice if you got fucked in the ass. I'm blinking because I don't give a fuck. Okay, it's not true. Okay, you guys can't just...
I'm blinking.
Yeah, like, you guys can't just force me to do things. Otherwise, that's the narrative, okay? I don't care. Okay, I don't give a fuck, okay?
in God's name would you send something like this to random people on the internet and then...
Blink again if Connor is part of the
Oh my god, I'm blinking, guys, I'm blinking. Oh my god! You got confirmed, that's the narrative. Fuck off, chat. Fuck off. Alright, it's just not, you're not gonna control me like this, alright?
Thirdly, considering that they are random people on the internet, why would you not anticipate that this might get shared around or leaked? After his dress-wearing proclivities were revealed, he went on stream to discuss it, and based on his big stream, we can ascertain a few things. For one, his parents hate him and wish he was dead.
Basically, like, I was like, my parents don't love me. And then I kind of, like, broke down and, like,
Number 2.
Why would you ever say that on stream? Just why?
Basically,
I said my parents don't
like,
hate me.
my parents told me I'm gay and they hate me, and I broke down, and then
Started crying.
But why does it have to be public? Man? Remember when he said that right after that? He's like, "Why does this have to be public, man?" It
Who
doesn't.
fucking knows? You
It
just said
doesn't have to be
you
public.
retard.
That's the point. You just made it public. You fucking retard.
2. All of the dresses were taken from one or many women. I don't believe that women like Bowblax, so we have 2 options.
That's not true. We've seen his IRL queer friends that like Bowblax, you know?
They
Bowblax,
like humiliating him. They
honestly,
like humiliating him.
I would argue Bowblax might actually be a genius, okay? So people have been pointing out how hear me out, Chad, hear me out. So people have been posting screenshots, right, of every time Bowblax posts this freaky-ass picture of himself on Instagram. What people aren't focusing on is the comment section, okay? Non-stop women saying, "Oh my God, Bowblax, we love you,
How do you
Bowblax."
guys feel about the newer, smaller commenty guys like Mrodickers and Purpley Parry Gaming?
I don't know
I don't even
anything about
know
them.
any of those
Yeah.
names, and I'd rather not.
They're the underground. Maybe if they grow, we'll see.
You
I
can't
guess.
come into a stream like this. Okay, we have 1,600 viewers right now. These names should be blackballed until they prove themselves, all right? That's how it works here. Do not bring up these names in my chat, okay? They're not worthy of it yet.
The Cabal has high standards.
Blink once if Connor had relations with Manshee.
Oh my God, guys, you have to blink. Get in. It's because he asked us to.
Listen, Bowblax is a genius, okay? He's posting these pictures of himself, and he's getting more female attention in 1 second than he's ever gotten in his whole life. Explain this, haters, okay? Explain this. It's crazy. Bowblax is getting more female attention now than ever before. In fact, I had a screenshot of it, right? I don't know if I can pull it up right now, because I think this is like weeks ago.
Hey,
It's
don't
crazy.
bully me. Proceeds to give a long list of things to bully him.
Listen, I'm not sweeping. I'm just being fair, okay? You got to admit, Bowblax was getting no female attention. He switched up his strategy. Now he's getting all kinds of female attention. That's something worth thinking about, right? And it might prove that women, you know, it might be a psychological study on women or Bowblax or something like that. I mean, do you guys have anything to say about this, right? Like, this is a strange difference that's taken place in Bowblax's life. He's winning. He's
Yeah, I mean,
slaying.
they want to humiliate him. Yeah, I mean, that's
No.
That's
They
enjoyment from
they're
them.
supportive of him, right? Women love gay guys.
They want to humiliate him. They want to take him down and humiliate him and ruin him.
They
And
love
he thinks
him.
it's
He's-
a good thing. He thinks it's a supportive thing.
They love him, right? Right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you know what?
Either-
Actually, no. They love him.
This woman is trans, or alternatively, we have
Dude,
an
Bowblax is
Isabel-
gonna be Bowblax.
Bowblax made the trans Augie account.
Bowblax is gonna be swimming in that H3 podcast pussy, like, fuck. He's gonna be swimming in it, dude.
a janky situation on
Sorry.
our hands here.
Guys, it's not Bowblax. It was Christian who did it. It's not Bowblax. I'm someone completely different. So anything Bowblax does is not on me.
This guy is autistic, by the way. He also sexually fantasizes about wearing a dress and raping Keemstar.
Dude, was I in a miniskirt when I fucking owned Keem?
I was in a relationship with a girlfriend, and you still tried to fuck me forever. I'm not interested. I don't find you fucking attractive.
Oh my god, dude.
Bowblax is going to release AZ the tapes of him and a drugged Augie doing freaky stuff.
Bullshit. Stop saying gay shit. Stop implicating me in your weird fantasies. This is deranged behavior. All right. But thank you for the 5.
Which,
Spooky through 25 months says, as a woman, I'm choosing to answer for us all. It's just because we feel bad for the man. All
That's
right.
a cope.
Would you pick the bear or the gay man? All right. Which
Oh my god.
which one would you pick?
if I was Keemstar, I would be really fucking scared. He also expresses ecstasy and pride when reminiscing about being on the RFC after hours in a miniskirt.
Okay. All right.
Maybe with a big
Okay,
dildo
dude.
up his ass as well.
All
who's to say?
right.
Okay.
Despite
All right. Whoa now.
all of this, however, he assures us that it's not a fetish, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a fetish, even though it feels better than every drug I've ever had in my life.
It's just, I know White Couples and Chris Tyson are so crazy.
Dude.
Put
What
out
the
a
fuck?
prayer for Keemstar.
Yeah, prayers out for Keemstar. Nah, Keemstar deserves it, dude. Somebody says it's Bowblax. Sorry, somebody. I almost demeaned the Reaper there.
Somebody random, some random tard in the chat said
Whoop.
this.
Some random retard in the chat says, is Bowblax invited to the next poker stream? That's a valid question. What do you think about this, Connor?
I don't know, man. What do
Would
you think?
okay, let's
Yes or no?
Bowblax reach out to us right now. Is like, I'm coming down to Dallas. Bring me to the next poker stream. Would you do it?
It'd have to be a mutual decision, bro. We have to both agree.
You know, listen, man. Do you do it for the content or for the people?
We say yes,
is
but
it-
no dresses.
Or is it too
no dresses
gay?
allowed.
Well, no, he's got to be in a dress.
Oh,
That's who
okay.
Bowblax
You
is?
say it's required to be in a dress.
Yeah, that's who Bowblax is now. You know, we're not going to sit there and pretend like Bowblax isn't what he is now. Okay, no. You have to be your full self on the stream if we're doing it. But the question is, do we do it for the content or does it become too gay?
I think it would be worth it. You know what? It'd be worth it. As long as he doesn't touch us or anything,
Fuck it.
then I think we'd be fine. I think we'd be fine.
Fuck it, dude.
Leaking his transgender OnlyFans account called Mr. Miss Manshee.
That's a fetish.
Right. What are these donations we were talking over? Would you pick the bear or Bowblax? Yeah, that's a good.
He turned
As a man,
into
what would you
strip
pick, Augie?
poker.
Yeah, the bear or Bowblax. I think
Bowblax,
Bowblax.
but he's horny. He's horny though.
Okay.
So
Bowblax.
that's what you have to pick.
Awesome question there. He
What
turned
would
it.
you pick?
What would I pick in a survival situation, right?
You're dropped in the middle of a forest and you have to pick either the bear or Bowblax, but he's horny.
Well, who'd be easier to like take? Oh, do I have a gun or is it just me? Like
It's just you and your clothes.
it's just
that's
me
it.
and my clothes. Well, you pick the bear, right? Because if you can take on the bear, that's a cool life story. If you have to like beat up Bowblax or something, if he's attacking you and trying to rape you, that's not even really a cool story you can tell anyone in the future. You can't just sit there in the future and just be like, okay, which would you rather tell your friends, right? Assuming you survive. I had to fend myself off from a bear that was attacking me. Everyone goes like, oh, damn, that was cool. Or I defend myself off from a raging transsexual that was trying to rape me. People would be like, okay, well, it's cool that you fought him off, but like,
They'd
you
feel
know.
bad for you more than they think it's cool. They'd be like, wow, I'm sorry that happened.
it would kind of take away the coolness of the story. It'd just be like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, that's it.
Feeling sorry for an ugly man. But they have to be unthreatening. Because there is always and once of danger if they are not.
Oh my god. What are all these donations? Bowblax would turn the poker stream into strip poker. Oh man. Oh, that is just fucking AIDS. Prayers for Keemstar. That's right. Prayers for fucking Keemstar. I feel bad. We haven't really talked much about this Bungie video. You know, we're kind of just been going off.
There's so much
there was
Bowblax
this video
content.
back in 2016 that explained the increasing phenomenon of internet people who got bullied hard enough to turn trans. They called it aged like a fine wine.
They call it TITS, aged like a fine wine. Damn. I'll have to check that out.
Because it's not in sexual context, just in general. Like, I'm not hard when I'm wearing it.
I'm not hard.
Okay, bro,
All right,
yes.
nice pubes, dude. Nice fucking pubes. All right. Wow.
Pause at the worst
Con
time,
is
dude.
free.
God is
shit.
free. It's really free being sit down and subjected to this.
This is like torture right now.
Holy
It's the worst.
shit.
Nice fucking pause, though, bro.
I gotta be honest, Augie.
Pubes.
If you can't attract women, but you can attract gay men in dresses, I think that says a lot about you. You don't know who I attract, okay? you what? Like, come on now. Like, that's just not even a fair statement to even make. I think I had a 0.3 super chats ago, but I forgot.
The pubes on screen, I don't even.
I think
that
I
just
forgot. I don't know.
Whiplashed my brain.
If he goes to Dallas, he is gonna grape both of you.
That's a fair concern. Yeah, that's a fair concern.
Fetish. Because it's not in
Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Imagine defending yourself, right? It's not a fetish. I don't get hard when I wear a dress. Imagine being a man and saying, I don't get hard when I wear a dress.
And while you say that, a picture of you hard in a dress just pops up on screen.
Yes, and
immediately.
there's photographic. Well, wasn't he soft? I don't know. You reviewed it, right?
I think everyone said that I don't know. I mean, he showed half of his cock in that picture. You
thought
censored it.
No. I heard you were watching a stream that was reviewing the material, right? And you
think,
said that the person on stream said that it was tiny and soft.
No, that was the OnlyFans. So the
Oh.
picture that's leaked where he's censoring it, that was a public photo.
Oh, Spawnow says...
Amro was... he was so Harvey at Small Genitals, yeah. No, Amro was drawing the OnlyFans, and the OnlyFans, he was like soft and like tiny.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. No, he was hard, but had small genitals. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's you censored it, so I don't know why you're...
We
acting
only
ignorant. You
report
had
the truth
images.
here. Okay, we only honestly report the truth.
In sexual context, just in general. Like, I'm not hard when I'm wearing it. I just like it better. I like... I just like it.
Wow.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, I like... You would like shorts over pants in some scenarios, or wearing a t-shirt or a hoodie. Like, I don't know. Why would I be into tampons? What?
He is definitely into that response.
Dude, come on, man. This is the same stream that was done the same day that he was making all of his porn.
Yes,
all of his porn. All of it. It was bad.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm a cop. Why would I... What? That makes no sense.
Oh my
I
god.
really should not be answering all these
What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh, man. Did Nick Diorio react to this video, by the way?
questions.
I
And based
don't
on
think
the
so,
upload
no.
times of this account, we can actually confirm that he uploaded content on the
Wait, what? Hold on. I'm getting an important DM. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to report from Spawnow. The photo of Bowblax's penis looked very similar to this. Now, he sent me a picture of some cinnamon rolls. Okay, got it. Okay. Very important. Just, there we go. All right, thank you for that.
same day as
Are you going
the
to show it on
stream.
stream, or are you just going to...
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
So he got himself so worked up talking about raping Keemstar, talking about defiling RFC After Hours, that he had no choice but to put on the dress.
When Bobby is through with you two, you'll be Porgy and Guna.
Wow,
Just
man.
terrible.
Wow. Okay. Well, on that note, guys, we hit the second goal. Bring Connor back from Israel goal. So we are launching the official third goal. Bowblax Therapy Fund. Can we hit the goal? Can we hit the goal, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you guys so much for the continued support of this program.
FFS, we want another goal.
It's up.
It's up. It's now
It's
up. Thank
up.
you guys so much.
Start choking the chicken, or in this case, choking the hamster. That's actually what it looks like, by the way. It does look like he's squeezing a hamster.
Aw. It's like the Pro Jared. Do you remember the video of Pro Jared? Now, Pro Jared's photo was honestly kind of worse because his face was visible in it. But the video where
it's
he's
disgusting.
somebody like edited that where he was holding like a joystick or whatever instead of his cock.
And now they made it a hamster.
The Pro Jared fucking shit was the best story of all time. I swear.
In his fist. Or just any sort.
You know who was very critical of Pro Jared too? Who made like a 10 million videos about Pro Jared? Bowblax.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Did he not like Pro Jared? Did you think he was like a gooner or something?
He
or what?
thought Pro Jared was a disgusting gooner. How dare you make porn of yourself? That's disgusting. And he made like a million meme videos on it. His videos on Pro Jared have like millions of views too. And here he is now.
Wow.
Damn, you really are the king of pausing for real.
What's wrong with this image right here? I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just a guy holding a hamster in a dress.
With his hairy legs.
With his hairy legs.
Small, furry rodent. Let me give you the timeline of events here. He changed his gender to X on
X-gender. He got a brand new driver's license identity so that it could have X on it when it says sex.
Who gives a fuck and why?
Who gives? And then he posted it on Twitter. British
He became
Columbia.
Twitter.
Okay.
on his driver's license, started experimenting with women's clothes, and then started jerking
all right,
off being a
dude.
dress on them.
Okay, what
Jesus.
the fuck, man?
Okay, man.
It really went from like 0 to 100, to be honest. All this happened over like a weekend. Yeah, he tried on a dress one time, and within a week he was plugging on OnlyFans. I'm the ultimate shemale. Why settle for being hot as a girl or a guy when you can do both? Heart emoji, man in disguise emoji, down to do anything or anyone, sweating emoji. Yo, dude, $3.50 for the ultimate shemale? What a bargain. After it was discovered, he put the price up to $20. Now, you might question, what could he possibly be showing to justify such a price jump? The better question would be, what doesn't he show? Because I've seen everything. I've seen it all. I believe that God creates everyone equally. For every negative trait, you have equal positive traits to balance it out. You may not be able to see, but you can smell real good. You may be slow in the brain, but physically you are a 7-foot ogre. Looking at Bowblax, his physical appearance, portions,
Dude, can I talk about this picture? Hold on.
7-foot ogre. Looking at Bowblax, his physical appearance.
This picture right here. Okay. Oh,
What's the lore of this picture?
dude. So this was at our VidCon house in VidCon 2023. Now keep in mind, this is his house with like fucking 20 people or something. It was like a giant house, right? So a few people are in like the hot tub just hanging out. I'm like standing there. I think Tom's like grilling some burgers or something. I'm just standing there. And Bowblax's like, yo, Augie, can you take a picture of me and send me the picture so I can post it on Twitter? And in my head, I'm thinking, you look like a retard. Like, I take the picture, right? And I'm just like, you look like a fucking moron, you know? And so he's like, dude, send me the picture so I can post it. I want to post it, right? And honestly, I'm trying to think back in the lore. I think what he was trying to post this picture for was to like own Michael Alberto or something at the time. It'd be like,
Wow.
I'm at he was like, I'm at VidCon smoking weed in the hot tub and Michael Alberto is, I think that's what I can't remember, to be honest. I want to say it was like something, he wanted to post a picture for as stupid of a reason as that, right?
Yeah.
And so I take this picture, I'm looking at this on my phone, I'm like laughing, but I'm like not showing that, obviously. I'm just like, oh, wow. And meanwhile, he's telling me, he's just like, dude, send me the picture already. And I just don't. I'm like, bro. In my head, I'm thinking, I'm like, just looking over. I'm like, dude, this is not a good picture. This is not. But I don't say that. I'm thinking that, right? So I'm just like, I'll send it in a second. Hold on, I'll send it in a second, and then just go over to like hang out with some other people instead, right? Weeks later, he hits me up. He's like, dude, send me that picture already, right? Because I never ended up sending it to him, right? Weeks later, he's like, dude, send me that picture. And I'm like, fuck it. So I sent him the picture, right? He posted immediately, and he thinks he looks so cool in this. I'm sorry, dude. This looks fucking
like
stupid.
Hairy fucking retard. I mean,
it just looks so
I never even realized he's
stupid.
flipping off the camera.
Yeah, he's like blunt, smoking a blunt in the hot tub, covered in suds, flipping off the camera, thinking he looks awesome. I'm just like, dude, you look like a fucking freak, dude. Your fucking armpit hair out, long ass hair. You look deranged. Your fucking shitty facial hair. It just does not look like what you think that it looks like.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah.
This picture is crusty.
It is.
Appearance.
I tried to help. Do people say I'm not a good friend? Okay, you know what? I in my head I was just like, as soon as I took the picture, it was just on my phone. I was just like, oh, wow.
Horrible.
I was just like, okay, all right, okay. Well, that's an unfortunate picture. He's like, dude, send it to me, man. I'm just like, hold on 1 second. I just walk away. I'm just like, no.
Do you think he was non-binary in this picture?
Augie, you can put photographer on your resume.
On my resume for this? Yeah. No, this was taken off of my phone, and it was a very funny picture to me. I thought so even at the time. It's just like, what are you thinking, bro? This is not just, no. That's the problem with VidCon, too, is everyone wants to post pictures of themselves without realizing how stupid they all look. You know, everyone's always taking group photos and pictures of themselves. You know, someone will smoke weed for the first time and be like, I need to take a picture of this. I'm just like, do you really? No.
Well, especially for the internet. I mean, maybe if it was for your own sake, but they're like, I want to post this online and look cool.
It's
like,
the gayest thing of all
you're
time.
just gay.
It makes sense to me why people make fun of YouTubers so much whenever they go to VidCon. It's just because everyone's fucking photographing how nerdy and stupid they look. You know? And it's like, it's fine, but you don't need to show everyone how cool you think you look in the moment. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's going on? You tried to look cool at a rave and got football tackled. I was not trying to look cool, dude. I was drunk. I was gone.
weren't you also being recorded? Like, by
yes, everyone else
like,
was taping me. Wavy Web Surf took a creep video of me.
Yeah, you weren't like sitting there holding the
dude,
camera.
I
like,
was
oh, shit.
blackout drunk. I was blackout drunk. That was that fucking what's his face? That horror YouTuber. What was that guy's name? CJ. No, it's not CJ. What was his? I don't know. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But it was at this like $30,000 LA.
We see this.
Well, yes, I tried to subconsciously try to warn Bowblax, but no, it is my fault. You see this picture. But no, at that party, this is like a $30,000 LA rooftop party or whatever, right? CZ, yeah. CZ was the YouTuber. And I'm at this party. They have a free bar there. So naturally, I'm just completely just blackout fucking just shit-faced. Like, I don't remember a single fucking moment of it, right? I wake up the next day, and I go on Twitter, and this video of me getting, like, blown the fuck out has 1,000 likes from Wavy Webster's Twitter. And then I think somebody else posted it. It also got 1,000 likes. And I'm just like, holy shit.
Just you getting PTFO.
I don't remember a moment of it, dude. I don't. It was just terrible. Oh, try to be the chill guy in the corner. That video is so fucking funny, too. If somebody has it, I want to rewatch it again now. I think it's on Wavy's Twitter, actually. If I just, like, go on Twitter and I just, like, tag them or something, right? Wavy Web Surf at AugieRFC. I think that video is, yeah, instantly it shows up. Here it is.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you can see how drunk I am before it even happens.
You're barely even standing up.
Dude, I'm like an NPC just wobbling around like a fucking idiot, right? I'm just, look at my head bob. I'm just like,
oh,
whoa.
shit.
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
Immediately fucked.
Yeah. Oh, man, dude. You gotta admit, though, the recovery was pretty quick, right? See, immediately
You're chilling.
I recognize the situation. I'm laughing. You know, I'm having a good time. I get up instantly. You gotta admit.
Is that Turkey Tom there, too, pulling you up?
I can't tell who's who in this video.
I think that's
Tom.
I think that's Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
The fucking hat, dude.
Your hat just flying off. Holy shit.
It's so stupid. And I got back up, though, you know? Get knocked down, but I get up again. What's up?
I wish you recorded more of like the post knockdown. Like, what was your reaction?
Yeah, why
like,
did the video
end
so quickly?
He just like cut it off quickly. Come on, dude.
All right, let's keep going here.
Portions and perceived intelligence. I can only assume that
you fell so hard. Did that hurt? No, dude, I did not hit my head. I did not hit my head at all. I landed on my back and landed perfectly. Honestly, though, if I landed on my, that would have given me brain damage. Could you imagine?
You just get drunk at VidCon one day and you never.
I land on the back of my head and then I just have fucking Down syndrome for the rest of my life. I can't do the show anymore. Sorry, guys, I'm stupid now. I can't do this.
physical appearance, portions, and perceived intelligence, I can only assume that his existence has in some way slighted God. Let me tell you, Bowblax is being punished for something. Mr. Miss Manshee seems to be like Bowblax's true passion. He set up a Twitter, he set up a YouTube, he set up an Instagram, he set up a Blue Sky. This is going to be a big franchise for Bowblax. He thought
it was going to be the next Finster.
Augie, you're getting bold. That why you wear a hat?
No, I am not fucking bold, chat.
You're Keemstar now.
No.
You're Keemstar.
No.
Gonna have Mr. Miss Manshee lunchboxes, Mr. Miss Manshee McDonald's tie-in meal with extra cream, the Mr. Miss Manshee Netflix show. You've heard of RuPaul's Drag Race. Now get ready for Retard's Drag Race. He made various posts on Reddit promoting his OnlyFans.
I love these Reddit guys. They make me look hot.
I mean, he's just like a weird fucking freak.
Stupid
What do you even say to this?
fucking retard.
In threads
Totally
such as
granddad.
r/non-binary, r/safe for trans, r/bisexual fantasy, r/4 skinny girls.
R/4 skinny girls. I don't remember that one.
I don't. I remember our goon.
R/goon was what everyone focused on. R/4 skinny girls.
Is that like
Okay.
foreskin? So foreskin girls? But you're
Four
also
skinny girls.
Girls, r/.
You know, people notice a lot now that I'm like much further to the right now. Yeah.
Goond. We get further insight into Bowblax's twisted mind through the Mr. Manshee Twitter account, where he posts a line of symbols which read trans flag emoji, man with beard emoji, nail polish emoji, muscle emoji, peanut emoji, eggplant emoji, watermelon emoji, baby bottle emoji.
Baby bottle emoji.
Baby bottle.
Wow.
Peach emoji, red high heel emoji, lips emoji.
Now, has Bowblax ever addressed this? And more importantly, has anyone ever pushed Bowblax on why he put a baby bottle in the string of his, like, sexual emoji tirade? It's not sexual, dude. All of these emojis are sexual.
To him, he was gooning to typing all of these.
So why did you put a baby body, baby bottle, baby body?
Why'd you put a baby's body in your fucking...
Yeah, baby bottle emoji. Why'd you do that?
Socks emoji, shark emoji. Mr. Manshee is not just an online persona. Mr. Manshee is an Abrahamic demon living within Bowblax's body. If we take a look at ancient Christian imagery, a demon's form was often a grotesque merger of man and woman. In this Saints Row,
Bowblax talked about how he really wants to parent children in his sim stream. Oh yeah, I think there was a clip of that. Can somebody send me that? Wait, I forgot about that, bro. Can somebody
like to groom them? I don't understand.
No, you need to see the clip for itself. If somebody has that, tag the RFC at RFC show on Twitter.
gameplay footage, Bowblax describes the intricate process he partakes in when creating the Manshee character he uses in-game.
Like, I was going in with the details, too. I'm like, okay, I want, like, the nose and chin to be masculine, but then everything, like, I was trying to get the perfect mix.
He really just went all in on being trans, didn't he? Like, I'll be honest, I don't even think this guy is
Do you
trans.
think he's a
I think
demon?
he's just crippling.
Bowblax,
or he's infected by one?
You know, I can't speak definitively on stuff like that. However, I will say it is a theory. It is my leading theory that he's been possessed because it makes no sense. Okay, let's answer that question right after this. Here's the clip. This is from friend of the show, Edwin. All right.
I always tried to get the men pregnant because I was like, I like the idea of having babies.
What?
Hold on now.
What the fuck?
Maybe you guys missed that. Let me boost it up again.
Like I said last Bowblax stream, there is still time for the groomer arc.
Oh no, dude.
Shit.
I always tried to get the men pregnant because I was like, I like the idea of having babies as a kid and nurturing and raising children. So.
Nurturing and raising children. This is something he never once brought up in conversation with me or whatever in like the 6 years I knew him. He never reached out to me and was like, yo, Augie, you know what I really like? The idea of nurturing and raising children. Which honestly, I mean, that doesn't sound too bad if you're a regular person.
But you know what he means by nurturing, right? You know what that means?
Like milk, you know?
Yes, giving them for breast milk. That's what he's openly talking about that.
Yeah.
So, no.
So I love the whole mechanic of...
Yeah, this is code word for molesting, by the way. What he really means, guys, is molesting.
Holy fucking shit. Probably. That's probably what he sees as nurture and care, is like, open up your sexuality.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of men getting pregnant with aliens.
Hold on. Whoa. What?
Yup. So I love the whole mechanic of men getting pregnant with aliens.
What?
Now, when he says men getting pregnant with aliens, is he talking about Edwin, or is he, like, what is he talking about here?
No, he's just mixing up his like weird deranged. Yeah, Edwin. He's mixing up a weird deranged fetish of like an alien impregnation fetish with nurturing a child.
Yeah.
So again, okay.
All right, and then Edwin gives his commentary there. So that's Bowblax's thoughts on boys getting pregnant in The Sims or in real life? Question mark.
In real life by aliens and nurturing them with his fake man breasts.
With his Troon milk. The Trilk. Very highly disturbing stuff. I mean, why would you even talk about this on stream? What topic of this is on stream? Could you imagine if I went live for an RFC show? All right, today we're going to be talking about Keemstar, we're going to talk about Destiny, and we're also going to be talking about my thoughts.
Augie, it's cold as sheet here in Fort Worth. Also, Post Malone is coming to the AT&T Stadium in May. We should go, Miney.
Okay.
Bowblax is a super freak.
Holy shit, thank you for that.
Completely autistic and has developed a fixation on cutting his own cock off. You might be thinking, Big Bungie, you're the foremost expert on these matters. Why do you think he did this? Well, based on the available evidence, he seems to have been groomed by Finster. If you'll allow me to hypothesize here, Bowblax strikes me as someone who doesn't really live in reality at all, to the point where I would almost say he's flat out delusional, medically speaking. He genuinely believed he could sell out those neckbeard plushies. Not once, but twice. The first time he failed, and then still after failing, he figured he could succeed the second time. In fact, he was so confident that he was talking about starting a plushie company and selling plushies professionally.
Chip plushes. They're kind of limited though. Eventually, I kind of do want to strike out on my own and make like the plushes outside of Makeship maybe.
And this guy's out of his fucking mind. So considering all that.
Is he still thinking about doing that, by the way? Is that still in the works, the Bowblax toy company?
I hope so. Imagine all the amazing things he could make.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think he'd make toys marketed to children?
I mean, he'd have to, right? Or, well, I don't know.
That this guy looked at Finster, saw all the money he's making off of like OnlyFans or whatever, and then assumed that he could do the same thing. I'll just chuck on a dress, you know? I'll just chuck on a dress and make $1 billion immediately. I genuinely think that's what his thought process was. And look, I'm not gay. I don't have sex with men. But there is an obvious physical difference between Bowblax and Finster, which probably correlates to their difference in OnlyFans success. Bowblax thought he was going to be the next Geordie. He thought he was going to be down station XXX next top model. But he's not going downs. But he's not going downs anywhere other than the station to be punished non-sexual.
We're getting breaking news. Destiny is live addressing the lawsuit. He's responding to Willie Mack right now.
Is he actually?
Hold on. Let's break away from this for a second here. Let's keep watching this right here. Back to Bowblax there.
For his sick crimes. I've seen people say that this is a humiliation ritual. I don't think it's a humiliation ritual. I just think Bowblax is cripplingly autistic and he doesn't know how to deal with this situation. So he's trying to like play it off as a joke or own it in some way. Whereas the non-autistic way to deal with this would just be to kill yourself, because this is devastating. The only thing worse than this would be if it was leaked that you were in Daisy's destruction.
Oh my god, that fucking...
Is Willie scared of being exposed as r/Destiny Reddit Stories channel?
I don't think he gives a fuck about that.
I don't think so either. I don't know.
No. It's the same when people say like Tom's a Kiwi Farms channel. I don't think Tom would give a fuck if that was.
Yeah, you just
Kiwi
exposed.
Farms. It's like, who gives a fuck?
I mean, we know that. You're right.
Yeah, I don't think he cares about that at all.
And you were the guy with the chainsaw. You know what I mean? And whilst that would be worse, and I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, it would be substantially less embarrassing than this. One of the things that can give us the greatest insight into Bowblax's mind is the Tipster bullying streams. In hindsight, a lot of things that Bowblax said about Tipster appeared to be projection on his part. Bowblax spent a lot of time talking about Tipster being pansexual and trans, which we now know turned out to be true for Bowblax. What's more concerning is the things we don't know are true. Like when he talked about Tipster being sexually attracted to animals.
Not only is he pansexual, he's into bears, dude. He's into straight up bear cocks.
Or pro-child porn. One of his main bits was claiming that Tipster was hopelessly in love with Keffals. If we look at the past between Keffals and Bowblax, we find that one of their main interactions was Keffals sending Bowblax a video where he was bouncing his fake tits up and down. After this interaction, Bowblax posted many times on his alternate Twitter account.
Hi? I never saw that one. Wait, what?
He just replied to Keffals.
After this interaction, Bowblax posted many times.
Keffals, hello friends. Hi.
Why? Why would you even engage?
Why are you replying to this, bro?
You're deranged.
What the fuck? We aren't going to talk about the child porn allegations? Nah, I agree with them. No, I'm just kidding.
What's that? I don't even know what that is.
Bungie said Bowblax was projecting when he was going after Tipster a bunch, and Bowblax also accused Tipster Bearcock liking bear. I don't even remember that allegation. Bears?
I don't know where that came from. I think Bowblax just pulled that out of his ass in one of his
the bully streams. I'm not gonna say all of them were bad because I remember watching some of them, specifically the streams where he went after that stupid trans like trafficking organization, Rainbow Passage. You know, I remember the stream you did with him, or he did with you. That one was funny. Okay, that was funny. But a lot of them were just like Bowblax just scraping the bottom of the barrel of content. And you look at who everyone around him is covering. It's like, oh, Chud's covering this allegation. Nick's covering Mr. Beast. They're covering like real actual stories like on like developing, right? And then you tune into Bowblax on his 100-viewer stream and he's like, we're going to watch Tipster's shorts today.
And hope we find something good.
Yeah, not even like content that's been pre-watched. Like, you know that it's like juicy or good to cover, right? No, we're just going to flip through his channel on a whim and just hope that it's funny. And then he watched the shorts and they're boring and there's not even anything there to pick apart on Tipster over. And then now your stream's just ruined.
It's just horrible.
On his alternate Twitter account about how much he wanted to dominate and bed Keffals. I think Bowblax fell in love with Keffals. I think these DMs were the first time in his life where he has received attention from something vaguely female.
Vaguely female.
Oh no.
And after this, he fell deeply in love and became incredibly jealous and insecure about Keffals' relationship with Tipster, and as such
You'll never be him, little bro.
Started the Tipster bullying streams to get rid of the competition. In Homer's Odyssey, Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, leaves his wife Penelope to fight in the Trojan War, and after 20 years of absence he is assumed dead, so 108 suitors invade the royal palace to demand Penelope's hand in marriage. Penelope, not wanting to marry any of these men as they are beta males, states that she will marry whomever can string Odysseus' bow and fire an arrow through 12 axe heads. After all 108 suitors try and fail, a peasant emerges from the crowd, firing an arrow for all 12 axe heads, before then turning the weapon on the suitors and killing them all. Penelope then realizes that the peasant is her long-lost husband, and they live happily ever after. This is basically how Bowblax sees himself. Keffals is his...
I want to know, like, the mindset of all 200,000 people who watch this, like, what they're thinking at these specific moments. I guarantee most people that watch this video probably have no fucking clue who Bowblax even is.
Yeah. What's so funny about Big Bungie is that he seems like a commentary guy. Like, if this was 2020 commentary, this guy would have, like, 500 views, but we would still love him. You know what I mean? We would still be like, this guy's amazing, but he'd have, like, 500 views. Now this is, like, mainstream. You know what I mean? Like, this is like,
dude, I see him get clipped all the time on Twitter. Like, I'll see him get clipped all the time on Twitter on like just like right wing meme pages. We'll just clip his videos, get like thousands and thousands of likes or whatever, right? Like he's like a legit like thing in like other circles. It's kind of funny, but he covers like commentary stuff. So he introduces like a whole new audience of people to all of these fucking freaks.
Penelope, and Tipster is the 108 as he possesses the weight of 108 men. And instead of firing an arrow through...
Nice moderation, chat. Hey, can we chill, chat? You guys realize if I get demonetized, I'm gone, right? You don't want that to happen, do you? Would you guys
want it.
Would you guys give a fuck?
Are you bowboxing right now? Would you guys care?
If I just left again?
My parents don't love me, but maybe you guys do.
Would you guys care if I just left again, guys? Would you?
Just emotional.
12 axes to prove himself, he has to wear a dress and jerk off on Reddit.
Nice.
To add on to this thought of Bowblax projecting his own issues outwards, he has many times brought up his sister and claimed that she's the victim of many horrific rapes, such as in a debate he had with Mr. Girl. His own friends have lamented on the fact that Bowblax is very unwilling to give out information about himself, but easily spills forth details about his sister's rape abundance.
W Cabal narrative.
His family trauma might as well be everybody else's knowledge. He always talks about it, so I don't know. I know more about his sister's fucking situation than I think anyone has the right to know.
So going on from this, we know that Bowblax has a history of projection, and we know that Bowblax's sister has been raped. Right? So to me, it seems obvious that Bowblax raped his own sister. How else would he know the details?
Wow.
Huh? He could have very well...
Holy shit.
What do you think, dude? Do you avow?
W idea. Honestly, W idea.
That's too far, man.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. Is it possible?
I mean,
he has a good relationship with them. I don't think that would have happened.
No,
I don't think that would have
he's a good guy. He's a good guy, and they're supportive, and he's supportive. And I can't say that I endorse this theory. You know, I can't even say that I support this theory even being said out loud. You know, that's messed up. That's fucked. That is fucked up.
Leave no balls.
Yeah, I will.
I think it's like an extension of the theory that he is like projecting his sister. Like he says that something happened to his sister, but really it's him. And he extended that saying, well, no, actually, everything that he says happened to his sister was actually him.
Yeah.
So the rape was him. Yeah.
Doing it.
Doing it to her. He was the tutor all along.
That is a fucked up theory, man. I do not support this, all right?
Torn those dresses from his own sister's back.
Okay.
We might be looking at a Norma Bates situation here, except she's alive. Well, actually, we don't know that, do we? You might think this is bad, but I started to notice the cracks in Bowblax's fragile psyche. In the debate where he spent 11 minutes arguing that the white people should be made extinct in their home.
Dude, this fucking debate. I'm sorry, bro. I have to look this up again. Where was this? I watched this like the other week or whatever. Oh my god, is this never gonna show up? Dude, the first minute of this debate is so fucking funny. He just joins the call and he's like, so why do you guys care if like white people just all die? Like, who gives a fuck? I don't know if I'll ever be able to find this. Fuck. It wasn't that long of a video. Damn it. I don't think I'll be able to find it.
It's so buried in like everything else.
Just all of his cancer content.
Yeah, he just said, who gives a fuck about maintaining
It's just the first minute that I want to show because it's so fucking funny.
I think Bungie plays a clip of it, but I might be wrong.
Where was it? I'll never be able to find it on this cancer-ass fucking channel. It's not one of these like hour-long videos. It's just like a few minutes, but it's so fucking... Like, just the first minute, he comes in, he just sounds so stupid and soy. Sounds so dumb.
Like, why do you guys give a fuck about this?
Does anyone remember what this thing was called? It's Lost Media. No, it's not Lost Media. I watched it recently. That's why I want to pull it up again, because I know that it's funny.
Lost Media? Holy shit, man.
I saw this shit recently. There's so much cancer on this channel. Live with Nick, lol. Who's clicking on that? Oh, Augie and Nick on Zerka Royale. Oh, man. That was a throwback. I don't even know. Fuck. I got laid. Okay. All right. I'm never going to find this.
Home nations.
So, why do we care if white people become a minority? Who gives a fuck?
Think about it.
See, that's how he joins the call. He's like, why do we care if white people get fucking killed? Who cares?
Who gives a fuck?
Really? Come on, dude.
Tweets about autists being the master race. Think about it. He spends all day playing Pikmin, a game about racial eugenics. Think about it. No, he's not Jewish. He's not Jewish. I've seen his dick. He's not Jewish.
Wow.
He could very well be Jewish.
What does that mean?
I guess because he's uncircumcised.
Oh.
Chinese though. Now for me.
Yeah.
I was like, why? Because it's small? Did Jewish people have tiny dicks? I didn't know.
He's like, he's not Jewish. That means he's saying they have huge ones.
Oh,
it's like they have huge ones. He does not have big ones.
An outsider. This is already bad enough. But for his friends, I have to assume that this situation has recontextualized various awkward interactions with Bowblax into something much more sinister. They're at VidCon. Oh hey Nick, where's Bowblax? Oh, he's just in the bathroom. Hey Augie, how you doing?
He puts me as Nick. Nice.
He puts
Oh my god.
just in the bathroom. Hey Augie, how you doing? What the fuck?
Just disgusting.
Why, bro?
He puts it out of his mind, right? He puts that out of his mind, and then he goes to the hotel, and they've had a couple drinks, and Bowblax bends over a second. Whoa! What's
Okay, man.
that? What's that? What are you wearing? Drinks, and Bowblax bends over a second. Whoa!
Did you have to go back for that? You wanted to see that a second time?
Yeah, I thought you said go back. I literally heard you say go back.
No, I said, did this happen? I said, did that happen? And you went back to watch it a second time. You're like, I need to see it again.
I thought you like. You said go back, and then I just did it. I was like, oh, here we go.
Okay.
I
thought you missed the bit, you know?
Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What are you wearing? What are you wearing, man? What's that, Bo? What are you wearing? Augie's editing videos late at night.
This fucking video.
Outside.
By the way, isn't it weird that Bowblax was taking videos of me from a bed while I'm sitting there, you know, just fucking hanging out on my computer? Why was he recording this?
The door,
Weird.
he just hears.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bro.
It could have been worse.
What the
Imagine
fuck?
if he walked in on it.
That would have
Although
way
his
too long.
parents probably didn't they? It would explain their disappointment. If I walked in on my son hanging from the ceiling in a dress,
Okay.
masturbating vigorously, that would be disappointing.
No.
Now, there were a few people who made the brave decision to defend Bowblax on this one.
It's a similar thing to the guy from Twitch sketch. It's not
No, it's
What?
not.
Similar to Sketch? No?
a matter of them doing anything wrong.
No, this is wrong. This is wrong. He posted this to fucking Reddit. He has terrorized the Twitter timeline. Lives have been lost. Innocence shattered. His initial response echoed this sentiment. He was complaining about like a devastating breach of privacy by sharing images that he posted publicly to Reddit. He then later deleted this response to go all in on a risky move.
I was trying to avoid it and hoped that someone would look into this Manshee account more to know that it's not me, but it's gotten to the point now where so many people have talked about this account being mine that people IRL are talking to me as if it's fact. This
narrative that he just envisioned, right? People coming up to him. Dude, is that your cock? Are you Mr. Miss Manshee?
Yeah, that's never happened. And
No.
he probably just fantasized about it.
is insane.
I fucking love this. This is a great response. The blatant attempt at gaslighting the internet about something you fucking admitted to 2 days ago. Do some fucking research. Here, look at this screenshot. The Manshee email? It wasn't there the whole time. Look, it wasn't there. Bowblax, I'm watching the stream. I can clearly see the Manshee email. No.
The clip of him going, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
When he pulls up his email, stares at it for like 10 seconds, he's like, fuck. And then he gets rid of it.
Look again.
Just
Look a second time. None of my emails start with an M. Dude, girl boss, gatekeeper, gaslight, he truly is a queen. I think this had a 1 in a million chance of working, but can you imagine the alternate universe where this worked? Oh my god! He was innocent the whole time! Chud Logic puts out an apology.
Dude, you know what's funny too? Is like as soon as Bowblax put out that tweet and I saw it, there was like, for like a millisecond of time, there was a moment where it's like, fuck, I platform false allegations. And then like commentary brain was like my immediate response. I was like, oh fuck, I platform. Then I was like, wait, what the fuck? No.
I have made
obviously not
some slanderous, untrue statements about the girth and length of a certain person's penis. I don't care how much you dislike Bowblax, you have to respect the attempt. Right? How much do you think he thought this would work? Like on a percentile scale? Like 100%? He thought it was 100% chance of working? This is what I've got to do. This'll stop him. This'll stop him. I think it's pretty much over for Bowblax. There's no coming back from this. Unless he manages to create like a really successful Pikmin channel. Then maybe there's hope. But in drama, he's finished. He's tried to get a 1-up on Tipster recently.
I need to start streaming Pikmin, dude. I need to take over.
Yeah, you gotta be the #1 Pikmin streamer. Bowblax is there right now.
Yeah.
people in the replies were just going,
One in chat if you guys want a Pikmin stream, dude. I'll do it, dude.
you wore a dress, small cock, channel's dead.
Wait, I gotta hear this part again.
It's finished. He's tried to get a 1-up on Tipster recently, and people in the replies were just going, you wore a dress, small cock, channel's dead, you got owned. Imagine you're trying to call someone out on Twitter, like a rapist, like a full-on rapist, right? And you're like, these rapes have to stop! And then someone just responds by pulling up all your stats. Your penis is 2.5 inches in length and 1.14 inches in circumference. This would medically qualify you as having a micro penis. So yeah, he's pretty much dead. You know, he has to make Pikmin videos. His own drama niche has been stolen from him now.
Wow.
Internet Versus stole his whole niche
Oh,
and does it a
wow.
lot better, to be honest. And maybe I'll just start making Pikmin videos. Corner the Pikmin market. I've never even played Pikmin, but if I did, I'd be the best. Just like my shirts are the best. Bungie's Big Store.myshopify.com.
W promotion.
They're so good. They're so cheap. They're always on sale because they're so cheap. It's unbelievable. The drugs, they're wearing off. The drugs were really wearing off for Bowblax. He was never even on them, but they've already worn off. And he looks like a man. He looks like a man. He's jerking off on his Twitter account. He was tucking his penis behind his thighs on Reddit. Huge shirt design, so good, so clean. Much cleaner than this guy's Reddit history. Bungie's Big Store.myshopify.com. Get your shirts. Bowblax cannot function. He would not be able to do any job, and yet, by sheer unbelievable luck, dare I say miracle, he managed to stumble onto the only thing he could not only do, but also paid him a 6-figure salary for at most like 10 hours a week, you know? And somehow he managed to fuck it all up because he started getting above his station. Started thinking he could be Big Bungie. You're not a Big Bungie, okay? Your place is in the Twitter
Dude,
mind.
this is like goes to like the mindset of like an autist with power. You give like a crippling autist power and money all of a sudden, and what does he do? He spends half of it, $50,000, on a fucking Tesla that doesn't even drive itself, you know?
Oh yeah, it wasn't even a self-driving one.
And he bought it to own the haters on Twitter. And he still got hate anyway. Because people were like, why'd you buy this shitty-ass model Tesla? Right?
And then he argued with people, trying to like, I got my dick sucked in the Tesla.
Yeah. Just insane lies.
You neglected your station, and now the Indians have shown up. The Indians have shown up,
Wow.
and they're taking your money. But the worst thing is that
Fuck.
he's boring. I didn't even want to make this video because he's boring. He's really boring. The OnlyFans stuff
He's
is
not.
the only interesting thing he's ever done in his life. And look, being boring isn't even bad. I wouldn't have made a video. I doubt Metica would have done a stream if, if the only thing he was doing was lying about BPD. I certainly didn't give a shit at the time. But this guy was desperate to be known. He was desperate to be internet famous, and he certainly is now.
There you go. So
Wow.
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the big Bungie video. Have to say, first time watching a Bungie video on stream, I enjoyed the experience, dude. So go check that out. Here's his channel. I'm sure all of you guys. Oh wait, I can't even link it because I'm not even subbed. I'm not even subscribed. I logged into the
Nice.
chat. Cool. Well, go sub to it.
W.
It's Big Bungie on YouTube. All right, with a bunch of E's. Okay, great YouTuber. Probably the last of his kind. And hopefully he'll be here for many, many more years. I do worry about that a little bit, but and he's a longtime supporter of RFC. So shout out to my white brother, Big Bungie, white power. All right,
So true.
let's get into finishing. What's up?
I was gonna say, before you go to Destiny, are you gonna look at this comment that he left on someone's video talking about the? We're going over that today.
Send me that. Yeah. Send me that. Send me that.
I'm sending it to you right now. This is a comment, just rambling about his gender, opening up about the truth that he did actually make the porn.
So
It's all just arranged lies, but it's good to read.
this is a very interesting thing. So he commented on a video that. Okay, whoops. I'm not even showing your camera there. There we go. So Bowblax commented on this like obvious troll video that was made, right? It was like this 10-minute long video where this guy just like rambled and really didn't say any. It was just like a bunch of like schizo, like rambling or something like that, right? And Bowblax watched this video and left a bunch of like weird comments. Now, notably, he actually takes ownership of the trans porn that he made again. And then he just kind of just says a lot. Now, I noticed it's not all
There's 3 images. Yeah, there's.
There's 3 images. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's the first one, second one, and then he replied to someone in the comments.
How do I pull this up then? Let me see. This is like too confusing for me because Discord like does it weird. Oh, there it is. There's an image in the middle. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, so let's see what Bowblax says. Very good and thoughtful video. Again, I mean, I'd show the video, but it's just a total like troll video. It's just like some guy just like talking in front of like a blank screen for 10 minutes, right? It's not even like a serious video.
He doesn't watch the coverage on him though, by the way.
No, he does not care about what anyone has to say about him. But this video also had like under 100 views, and he responded to this. He said, very good and thoughtful video. Well, at least he got something out of it. Here are my replies. My Instagram posts were attempts to showcase my gender in a non-sexual way. Ideally, I wanted to come out in a dedicated YouTube video and talk in depth about it, but since it got revealed through me panic tweeting, I didn't get an opportunity to explain what non-binary means in regard to me, making it kind of random. When my secret work in progress OnlyFans got leaked, it then painted my gender in a sexual light that I didn't intend to show publicly outside of the OnlyFans, which would have been completely secret and disconnected from Bowblax. Okay, first of all,
fuck?
What is a work in progress OnlyFans? Okay, first of all. Second of all, you are delusional. If you think that your OnlyFans would have never been linked to Bowblax, nobody would have ever found this. Even if you didn't leak it yourself like a dumbass while you're high as fuck on your own stream, people would have just found it anyway. You don't think they'd be able to like just see very obviously, oh yeah, that's Bowblax. You know, you don't think there's a bunch of trans gooners in this community anyway that would have just stumbled across this and found it if just one of your posts got just a little bit of attention? Obviously, people would have found it, and it's not private. This was public porn that you were making. Like, you can't sit there and say, I didn't intend for anyone who knows me to see it. Dude, when we created Paint Guy, people found that channel within 3 days. 3 fucking days of making that because they could tell it was your voice, not my voice, your voice, and they recognized it from our Red Fox Comms channel that we did in 2023. They found it in 3 days of the channel being created. Now, granted, that was because the first video got 5 million views in a day. Okay, so, you know, like 100 million impressions. So obviously, I guess it's not that out of the ordinary. But the point is that when you work in other projects, but it's still clearly you making them, people are going to find it, especially in this community. You might as well treat this community like it's fucking 4chan, dude. You know what I mean? They're going to be able to tell. Like, obviously. People can tell what house you live in based off, like, the color of the walls. You know? It's it's the internet.
Yeah, and he's also obviously talking about deceiving people here. He's like, it painted my gender in a sexual light, which I didn't intend to show publicly outside of the OnlyFans. So there is a sexual light to your gender, which is not that. But you just didn't want to tell anyone that. You publicly wanted everyone to be deceived that there's no sexual aspect to it.
Yeah.
He's openly just admitting that here in this statement, that it's just like he's wanted to lie to everyone about what the true nature of his fucking fetish.
Exactly. Bowblax continues. He says, obviously my gender influences my sexual preferences and expression just like how being a man or woman influences how they express themselves sexually. Strange statement.
Yeah.
But my gender identity isn't built on sexual desires. Rather, I discovered more about my gender identity when I expanded my local offline social circle.
His IRL queer friends.
Yeah. Anyways, nobody really needs to know this, but half of the personal shit is exposed anyways and talked about in this video, so I'm in a weird position where I kind of feel like I had to overshare here, LOL. You didn't. What are you talking about? It was, first of all, it was exposed by you. Okay. Second of all, why does that mean, half of what I don't want people to know about got shared by myself, so I'll just leak the other half. No, you can just stop. You can just stop speaking, right? Right? What else do we got here? As for playing Sims 2, it's a childhood game of mine. Okay, so he's responding, by the way, to a commentary video criticizing him for playing The Sims. This is the level of seriousness of the video that he's responding to. And he opens it up by saying, this is a really good, well thought out video. As for me playing The Sims 2, what?
What are we talking about?
Hello? He says, as for me playing The Sims 2, it's a childhood game of mine. I've streamed it years ago and talked about it multiple times in years past. It being a game mostly played by women is a coincidence.
What?
I guess the guy said it's a woman game.
Sorry, Augie, it was me who found Paint Guy.
It actually was Stacey Sparkle in chat.
I think multiple people take credit for it.
I'm pretty sure that was the first comment. I remember I was just like, bro. I was just like, I did not expect to see these names pop up so consecutively so soon in a comment section of mine. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess the guy in the video said like you play a gay woman's game, which honestly, if that was one of the points he made, he's correct because Sims is a woman game. The only people
especially
that I know
the way he played it. You know the way he played it, he was like he had his like it was like him and then his girlfriend. Oh, this is what I've heard allegedly. I haven't watched it. Allegedly, it was him and his girlfriend, and he was like, "How can I get the girlfriend to cheat? I'm going to try to get the girlfriend to cheat." And then he was like having the girlfriend run around trying to talk to men, and he eventually found this like black dude, and he took him back home, and then they slept together on stream.
He made his in-game girlfriend get blacked?
That's what I've heard. That is
What?
the alleged. That's the allegation.
So he's in like
Could be
cuckoldry now.
false.
He's into cuckoldry.
That's yeah.
That is
that's what I've heard.
disturbing. That is bizarre.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well then, damn. What else do we got here? That's interesting. All right. So Sims 2 is a childhood game of mine. I've streamed it years ago and talked about it multiple times in years past. It being a game mostly played by women is coincidence. I'm playing it now because the game re-released for Steam a couple weeks ago. Your commentary on my streams and gameplay was very not entertaining, enlightening. Mind you, I haven't watched any Bowblax video outside of Tom Dark and a couple of Nick's first few videos, but the points you brought up are genuinely things I've never had told to me, even when I asked for advice on how to grow my streaming audience from people like Nick or Augie. Yeah, fun fact, by the way, if Bowblax, if you ever asked me for advice on how to grow your audience, my first advice wouldn't be, play Sims 2 better. Then your viewership will go up, you know?
And wear a dress while you do it.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. That wasn't the first thing on my mind, I guess, when giving you advice, especially back then. I'm sorry if it came off as I overbrag about being good at video games. I don't think I'm great at video games, but I just think I'm very knowledgeable about them and the video game industry from a hobby perspective. You're not. You play Sonic.
Who gives a
That's
fuck?
all
He's
you
talking
play.
about himself again, by the way.
Yeah.
I think I'm really knowledgeable and smart, obsessed with himself.
He's so obsessed with himself and his mind and his brain. Ooh, my complicated brain. Woo.
You're a retard. That's
He's
your brain.
constantly posting on Instagram stories about, dude, I watched Jacksepticeye go on a horror podcast with Pokimane and her stupid horror friend, and he was talking about how his brain, his autistic brain, combined with his ADHD, makes him solve problems, complicated problems differently. And I relate to this because I also have autism and ADHD. Doesn't he literally have in his bio now, odd ADHD? Like, that's
Yes.
literally something in his bio if you look this up. Odd ADHD NB.
Just so delusional. And also, I solve problems quicker. No, you don't. You sit on your ass and play Sonic all day. What the fuck problems are you solving, you retard?
Yeah.
What is he doing with his life?
It's just
you don't work a
total-
job. You don't do nothing.
He solves the problems of how to get his like fake girlfriend in the game blacked. I don't even know. That's what he. That's the problems he thinks about daily.
Yeah, like what does he do? He doesn't go out and like work a job. He doesn't make videos or analyze how to like what is he solving? Nothing. He just goons and jerks off and eats fast food.
Literally. And Uber eats Starbucks.
Yes.
Uber
literally.
eating Starbucks. Imagine doing that. Let's see else what we got here. So I think some knowledge about games. I generally have fun playing video games, even if I'm failing or playing poorly. I never thought that was abnormal or a wrong way to enjoy a video game. Okay, who gives a fuck? As for being a horrible streamer, as for the whole being a streamer personality thing and it being horrible in your opinion, nobody ever told me it was bad. Many people praised me for it and thought it was funny. Maybe sarcasm is impossible to tell via text. I had fun doing it, and that's why I continued.
He's referencing you,
The
right?
other account refers to him in the process of shaving his hair and pubes. He was ready to reveal it afterwards. You guys were just impatient.
Dude,
SMH.
can you imagine how gross the fucking content on that account would have been if we discovered it months later instead of like immediately, you know?
That would have just been horrifying.
Like, imagine if he had like months of buildup, months of time to create all this weird, disgusting porn, and then he leaked it on accident and it was discovered, right? We only saw the day one batch, the first day batch of porn, right? I mean, he shut that shit down quickly. You know, he's to be fair, he's probably making more of it on a new alter ego account. You think he stopped? He didn't.
No.
What else do we got here? So yeah, maybe sarcasm, so also tell via text. So I guess this is when I texted him. On the night he did the lyrics bowling stream, I texted him. I was just like, dude, you gotta stop streaming. I was like, you suck at streaming. You gotta stop.
You just gotta stop.
And I guess he didn't get the memo. It was too hard for him to tell. I don't know what's going on.
Or unless you told him another time, like when he was doing the bully streams, if you told him, hey, like this is good, keep doing it. Maybe that's what he's referencing.
Well, I told him on the streams that were funny, I told him they were good, right? But I remember like originally when he first started like the bully stream like moniker, I literally told him, I was like, dude, you got to change the branding for this one. Bully stream. Like, first of all, like you're just setting yourself up to be bullied, right? Because if you're the guy who's like, I'm the bully, guys, when you look like that and you sound like that, everyone's going to bully you. Like, what? Like, obviously, like you can't be the bull. You're not a bully. Who are you kidding? You know? You're not a bully. You can't sit there and say you're, first of all, it's cringe as fuck to say you're a bully in the first place, right? But especially if you're Bowblax. You can't sit there and say, I'm the bully, guys. You?
You're soy.
Fuck you, bitch. Like, you're not a bully. You?
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. No, you're not. Anyway, he says, I did this all on my side channel to not let it ruin what the Bowblax channel is and what an archive commentary news channel is. I'm not trying to shove a disliked niche internet personality bit down anyone's throats. If you just like the Bowblax Twitter drama stuff, sub to the main channel and ignore the other stuff. I never thought that one would detract from the other. Okay.
Holy, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. So that was Bowblax's unnecessary State of the Union address there. Alex in here. What was the reason behind talking about taking another non-binary person's photos without their permission, censoring their face, and then posting them on your accounts? Yeah. And then this guy responded, Purple Perry Gaming. Hey, Bowblax, I have a response to that message. Out of curiosity, you wouldn't want to talk about this now on stream, would you? No worries. I don't think talking about this stuff on stream will solve anything or help me. Wait, what? But commenting will?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Why'd
what?
you leave this long ass comment then?
You'll comment on videos, but you won't stream? What? Okay.
What the fuck?
I think it would help you in the same way leaving the comment you did helps you. It's not gonna help. This guy is setting him up. This is like me on like this is like me on the night of like this setting up the end. And I was just like,
oh my god,
this is your big moment to win back the community.
Okay, dude.
This is your moment. Yeah. Come on, Bowblax. Come on my show. This will be your time. All right. Oh my god.
Did not work. Did not work at all.
Hey, I wasn't lying. Okay,
it could have been.
It could have been his
everyone.
Listen, this is the art. This is the art of Judaism. Okay, you always leave enough room for it not to be a lie, so that when people are like, "You lied to me. You said that I would get redeemed." I said you could have been redeemed if you performed well, but you didn't. So sorry, bro.
Yep.
Anyway, that's not how it worked. I was very honest. Purple Perry Gaming says, I think it would just help you in the same way leaving this comment helps you. Well, that's true. It does help him in the same way that leaving the comment helps him.
That's not a lie, yeah.
Yeah. Except that it would be via voice, and I would gain watch hours. Okay, well, Bowblax.
I mean, he's honest. He's
yeah,
honest,
I mean,
I guess.
Fair enough. There you go.
It would help my channel, and you'd have your voice.
Yeah. Great stuff there. All right.